Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. We are live and ready to go. Hope we're good. Got a few more, just under a minute before we get going. So let's come and sit down. Find a comfortable seat. Lovely to see you. In fact, we've got a lot of us this morning. Great. Morning, yogis. Right, if there's anything, pop it in that chat box. If you can't hear me or something happens and I need to know, pop it in there. Great, so it's Friday. We're going to move this morning, Friday flow. So not too much stillness, a little bit of getting going this morning, setting you up for the day ahead. But before all of that, let's come to find stillness. So your choice of seat, I'm going to take a nice easy seat, Sukhasana, crossing at the ankles, sitting nice and tall with the spine, crown of head to sky, hands lightly resting wherever feels comfortable. There's a softness to the elbows, there's a heaviness to the hips, there's a lifting and a lightness to the shoulders, so roll them back and down, draw the crown of the head nice and tall. Close down the eyes or soften the gaze and just spend a few moments here, allowing your body to be completely still. And just observe and notice how that feels. What thoughts or sensations or maybe emotions surface as you bring yourself to physical stillness. Ask yourself how you're feeling. Whatever your check-in and that internal dialogue is like for you, just spend a few moments doing that, having that conversation. And then know exactly where you plan to be the next 30 minutes or so. Is just about moving and breathing, spending some time with yourself. As always, that focus and that drawing in is really honed by the breath. So if you haven't already started to breathe more mindfully this morning, just bring that into your practice now. Follow the journey of a few rounds of breath. Notice where you can feel the expansion on the inhale, the contraction on the exhale. And there's something really beautifully simple about a conscious breath. Once you get into that, full breath awareness, it's a game changer. It's one of our, best tools, really. On the inhale, see if you can kind of grow a little taller, almost create space. And on the exhale, just ease and settle into that space. Wishing you a really lovely practice this morning. On your next exhale, let the head come down, chin to chest, and bring the hands together. They can interlace to form like a fist, like some knuckles, or you can extend the fingers and have a prayer. Again, yogi's choice. Always your choice. Do what feels good. On your next breath in, just punch the knuckles or the prayer away, round the shoulders, drop the chin maybe a little further, rock back on the sit bones. Hold here for a moment. Almost imagine someone's pulling your wrists forward. You're hollowing out the chest. Good. On your next breath in, rock forward, drop the thumbs, sweep the arms wide. Keep them nice and high in line with the shoulders. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Reach fingertips behind you. Again, just pausing here. Maybe the chin lifts a little. Pull the rib cage through a little. I've rocked forward on my sit bones now. Nice. Inhale, palms are going to come up to the sky. You might even look all the way up now as you really reach super high. Good. And then exhale, come back down to where you started. Do that with the breath now. So inhale, chin to chest, knuckles draw away. Exhale, squeeze shoulder blades, take the fingertips wide. Inhale, arms come up really high. And exhale, come back to where you started. I just want you to do that 3 more times. Breathe in to rock forwards. Breathe out to take the arms wide. Breathe in to reach up. And breathe out to come back to where you started. 2 more times. I'm back. I don't know what's going on with my nose this morning, but hay fever is alive and well. Okay, let's do the last one. Inhale, knuckles away. Exhale, fingertips wide. Don't worry if you're in a bit of a different sync to me. Inhale, arms up. And this exhale, let's take a side stretch. So go over to the left and just pause here for a second. You could do what you want with your arms. You might want to stay still. You might want to move around. You know what as well? I'm a really loud sneezer. So yeah, apologies if you got headphones in. I'll try and keep it to just that one sneeze. Lovely. Wherever you are, come back to center and let's go straight to the other side. I don't know if there's any other hay fever sufferers, but honestly, it's so different day to day. You know, I've done nothing different today than yesterday. I'm sitting by the same patch of grass. Good. Inhale, back to center. One more reach up, and then let's find our way to tabletop. Give everything a little shake, and it's probably going to feel nice to just kick the legs out a little bit. Good. And find your way. All fours. Do whatever you need to here. Move through some cat-cows. We're going to get into our downward dog pretty swiftly this morning, so we can get a good few rounds of a variation of a sun salutation. Good. Breathing in to dip the belly. Breathing out to round. Remember, you've got swishes and sways, circles, whatever feels good. Take about 3 more breaths here. Right, I think we're there. Okay, when you're ready, let's hover the knees and extend the legs, downward facing dog. And again, some movements here that feel good. Walk it out, look from side to side. You know, if your shoulders and chest ever feel tight, a little trick is just take your downward dog hands wider. It makes such a difference through the front of the chest. So I'm not sure if you've been joining me every day and you're just feeling the shoulders a bit more after this week. Body's getting used to that daily practice. There's ways of adapting. You know, there's no real rules for your practice. It's your practice. Always do what feels good. The more you adapt and get to know your body, the better the practice is going to be for you. Okay, let's look forward and walk forward. Little dangle at the top of the mat. And again, do what you like to do here. Maybe it's a rock and a sway. I mean, I really love these twists, so I might just do a few twists. So right hand up. And again, there's that freedom to do what feels good at the top of your mat. If you need a couple of twists, if you need to go deep into your forward fold and just pause there, do you. Awesome. And then you're going to roll up super slow to stand. So stack the vertebra, come all the way up. Roll the shoulders. Again, do what you need to before coming to a little bit of stillness here now. Close the eyes. So this is called Samasthiti traditionally. Some of you might know it as Tadasana, equal standing pose. Samasthiti. So we're trying to stand with the weight distribution, the drawing up, the grounding down. Everything's like balanced and equal. So really get a sense of you standing in space. Maybe just close the eyes, let the arms be heavy, and come back to that really deep, meaningful breath if you've lost that. Any moments of stillness in your practice are a really good time to connect back to the breath if you've lost it. And maybe to kind of ponder on any intentions you're working with at the moment. I think first thing in the morning, if nothing is kind of in the air for you, a sense or a token of gratitude is always a brilliant way to start the day. So just one little thing you're grateful for. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to flow through, like I said, some low lunging and standing splits. Some of you will know this one from practicing with me. Inhale, arms will come nice and high. Big breath in. Exhale, full forward fold. Listen carefully. As you inhale to lengthen, you're going to float the right leg back and away. Doesn't matter how high it goes. We're working towards a standing split. Good morning, Satsuma. Exhale, right toes to the back of the mat, right knee down. Inhale, arms come forward and up. Reach. Exhale, hands to the floor. Slide that front foot back. So you land in this like little half high plank. Exhale, belly to the floor, nice and controlled. Inhale, reach and squeeze. Exhale, tuck the toes, strong push back. Downward facing dog, 3 breaths. A little bit of stillness here. Good. Head nice and heavy. Next, inhale, float the right leg nice and high. So same leg you stepped back. Exhale, roll forward, draw the knee into the chest and step the foot through. Drop the back knee. We're in a low lunge now on the other side. Good. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, big step to the top of the mat. So you're going to like float that leg really high. Exhale, feet together and fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, come all the way down. We're going to do that again, just on the other side. Inhale to lengthen. Float the left leg up and away. Exhale, toes and knee comes to the earth. Inhale, arms come up, low lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, slide that foot back. You're in that like half plank. Exhale, control the lower down. Inhale, roll the shoulders and lift. Exhale, slow push back to downward facing dog. And again, we're here for 3 breaths. Good. I think this flow is just so lovely, especially if you're sitting a lot with your work, that low lunge of opening the front of the hip, the side body and the shoulders and chest. Low lunge is like a staple, I think everyone should be doing. Inhale, left leg nice and high. Look forward. Exhale, step the left foot through. Drop the back knee. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, big step forward, so float the leg high. Exhale, feet together and fold. Inhale, all the way up. And exhale, back to where we started. Now a little bit of stillness, okay? So you can see we do right side, then left side, and then just pause with a bit of stillness after we've done both sides. Okay, let's do that again. And on the third and fourth round, we'll add a few more things on. Yeah? Okay, let's go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Nice and steady. Inhale as you lengthen, float the right leg up and away. Exhale, softly land the toes. Now, some of you might want to take a high lunge. That's absolutely fine. You just don't drop the knee. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to the floor. You can step or slide. So you've got your high plank or your knees down plank, chaturanga, or all the way to the floor. Cobra, or you can move now to up dog. Again, yogi's choice. How are you feeling this morning? Exhale, 3 breaths, downward facing dog. And if you want, for the 3 breaths, you can float the right leg up and hold a 3-legged dog for those 3 breaths. So you're like ready to go. Yogi's choice. Either way, just take a couple more here. On your next inhale, look forward, float the right leg back if you've not already done that. Exhale, step the foot through. Or keep it lifted, high or low lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, big step up. So float the leg and then feet together and fold. Inhale, all the way up. We go straight down. Exhale, all the way down. Left side, head heavy. Inhale, lengthen. Left leg floats. Exhale, toes, maybe the knee. High or low lunge as you inhale. Vinyasa as you exhale. Step or slide. Downward facing dog. 3 good breaths. How are we feeling when we pause here? Again, opportunity to reconnect to the breath. Remember, the left leg can float up for a little bit longer if you want. Ready to step that foot through. On your next inhale, look forward. Let's draw the knee into the chest, roll forward, step the foot through. High or low lunge, all on the inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, power that back leg nice and high. Exhale, feet together and fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, back to stillness. Just take a moment again. So you've done 2 rounds. We're going to take a 3rd round now. Feeling good? Yeah? It's a lovely flow. And I don't think it's very, intentional. The floating of the leg, the stepping back, make it fluid. Beginning the movement on the start of the breath, ending the movement at the end of the breath. Okay, let's go. Inhale, arms come all the way up on the inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right leg nice and high. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, high lunge or low lunge, yogi's choice. Exhale through your version of vinyasa. And remember, you don't have to take a vinyasa. You can just push back to downward dog. This is absolutely fine. Whatever you're doing, that's where we're going to meet. Good. Okay, 3 breaths here. Remember what you know. If the right leg wants to come up, it can for those 3 breaths. Some of you might even want to kick the heel and open into your split dog. Yogi's choice. If you're taking split dog, nice bend and extend. Square through the shoulders, equal pressure through the hands. Hey, you all right, Sats? Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step the right foot through. Okay, this is where we're going to add on. So inhale, come to your high lunge. Remember what you know. We're just going to pause here. We haven't paused in our high lunge yet, okay? So hips square. Arms, I don't mind what you do with them. They could be behind the head to encourage that opening through the chest. They could be reaching up. What feels good this morning? Relax through the shoulders wherever you are. We're here for 3. We're here for 2. Good on 1. Wherever you are, inhale, extend and reach. Exhale, come straight back down. You're just going to do 3 of those. Breathe in to come up. Breathe out to come down. Good. 2 more. Breathe in. Nice and controlled with the breath. Exhale, come down. Listen carefully. Inhale, we come up. When we come down, exhale and then lean forward and float the hands behind you. You can stay here or you can move between those. So inhale, come back up. Trace the fingertips along the sky. Exhale, lean forward, sweep the arms behind you. If you're moving with me, just give me 2 more. That front leg, I know, it's working. And you can work from here with this as well, if you need a little break. That'll take some pressure off the front leg. Okay, that's the last time we're doing it. Listen carefully. We're going to come into a warrior 3. So lean, and you might just be leaning and staying here. If you can, power up and find your balance. Just for 3, strong through that leg. For 2, on 1, hands to the floor, standing split. Exhale, feet together and fold. We're at the end of the little flow. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, let's come all the way down, left side. Inhale, left leg nice and high. Hey, don't scratch the mat, Satsuma. Hey, no. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor, take a vinyasa. Scratches and he doesn't get attention, you see. Don't ya? Oh, he's gone. 3, downward facing dog. Remember, you can stay here, or this time the left leg lifts for those 3 breaths. Maybe you kick the heel and find your split dog. That right leg will be working still. It's time for the left leg very shortly. Okay, when you're ready, inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, high or low lunge. We're holding now, okay? So get settled here. Remember everything you know. Square the hips. Strong through the legs. What are you doing with the arms? You can do whatever you want. Hands behind head again. Punch the knuckles away. Reach. What feels good? When you're ready, inhale, come all the way up. You got 3 pulses. Exhale all the way down. Breathe in to come up. Strong front leg, yeah? Breathe out to come down. 1 more. Breathe in. You got it. Breathe out. Inhale, lean forward. Hug the left hip back. Pausing here. Or maybe you're flowing through that one, yeah? Inhale up. Exhale down. Just give me 2 more if you did the little flowy movements. I know, that left leg. Firing up. Okay, warrior 3 if you can. So sweep forward, lean forward. And it doesn't matter if you have to take off a couple of times with that back foot. Just take your time. There's no rush. Where are we rushing to, really? I'm just going to give you another posture to try. We're here for 3. We're here for 2. Standing split when you're ready. Head down, heavy. Exhale, feet together and fold. Inhale all the way up. And exhale back to stillness. Take a moment, close the eyes. How's that feeling? 1 more flow. We're going to open up the hips and go a bit different direction now. Last time, okay? Inhale, arms up. Should be feeling good in this flow now with the breath. Exhale to fold. Head heavy. You know what's coming? Inhale, lengthen. Right leg up and away. Exhale, land the toes. High or low lunge, yogi's choice. Exhale, we meet in downward dog. Vinyasa, or you skip it. Or you bring it down. Back to the knees. 3 breaths again, downward facing dog. You stay here or you do something funky with the right leg. I'm going to take a little twist. I'm going to reach to the right ankle. So next round, you're just going to reach to the left ankle. That's why this flow is nice. It's very much about keeping moving, focusing on right, then left side. Wherever you are, release and let's all float the right leg nice and high. Exhale, step it straight through. Inhale, just one quick breath in a high lunge. And exhale, you're going to come into warrior two. So spin the left heel down, open up arms. Flying warriors. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Two more. Breathing in. What is everyone grateful for this morning? What did you think of? On that final one, just pause. Can you bring that gratitude back to the front of your mind, especially if the mind's wandered? Look forward over your right hand. Breathe. Good. Flip and reach the front palm and scoop it back. Reverse warrior. Again, just a momentary pause. Really nice stretch through the right side body. Nice. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, drop the forearm. Sweep the left arm. Not too much weight here, yeah? Relax top shoulder. Okay, you're going to move through that a little bit. So come back up to warrior two. If your leg needs a little release, you take a release. And then on your next inhale, sweep the arms back. Peaceful warrior. Exhale, sweep the arms forward. Yeah, just do that a few times. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Nice. Two more times. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Last time. Again, yogi's choice for a little balance. So if you want, when you exhale, come forward. You can stay here or top hand to hip. We did this before. Yes, we did this yesterday, half moon. So just like we did in warrior three, a little push off the back foot and a spring into a balance. Now, your hand that's reaching to the floor, common mistake is it's too close to the toes. Reach it quite far forward, yeah? This helps. Get a lot more stability and engagement through the torso. Or maybe you're just here, hanging out, just for a couple more breaths. Whether you're balancing or holding, take one more breath. Let's all land and inhale to a brief warrior two, maybe even reverse it, and then exhale, vinyasa. Good. Oh, no, not vinyasa. Sorry. Right foot kicks high. Standing split. Exhale, feet together and fold. Don't worry if you did a vinyasa. We're meeting at the top of the mat. Inhale, come all the way up. Last time on the left. Exhale, let's go all the way down. Inhale, lengthen. Float the left leg nice and high. Exhale, softly land the toes and inhale to your high or low lunge. Yogi's choice. Exhale, final vinyasa now. Hands down, step back and lower. Breathe in to come through. Breathe out to push back. 3 breaths, downward facing dog. And this is your final downward dog as well of the day or of the morning. Maybe you're practicing later. Whatever you did on the right side, do it on the left side. So remember, I did a little twist. So I'm going to reach to my left ankle, have a peek under my left armpit. Lovely. Inhale. Left leg nice and high. Exhale, step it all the way through. Inhale, brief high lunge. Exhale, warrior two, flying warrior. This time the left leg is forward. So inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Breathe in to come up. And breathe out to come down. Nice, last one. How are we feeling? Again, we're on the left side now. Look forward. Come back to momentary stillness. Gratitude. Breath. Flip and reach the left palm. Scoop it back. Peaceful warrior. Again, a bit of stillness. Enjoying a stretch through the left side body now. Come back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Release the left forearm. Reach the right arm up and over. Good. Start to flow between those. So inhale, come back. And exhale, come forward. Just 3 of these. Breathe in, peaceful warrior, scoop. Breathe out, reach and stretch. 1 more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now remember, you can stay here or you can have a little go at a balance. Right hand to hip. Look forward, look past the edge of your mat. Take off. Wow. And remember, those fingertips, you want them really far forward. They're about 30 centimeters away from my toes, like a ruler length. Yeah? Square, or not square, sorry, stack the hips, stack the shoulders. Top hand might reach up for 3, for 2. Good, on 1. I'm going to change it. This is what we should have done. Right hand down, square the hips, standing split. Exhale, fold. There we go. And then inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, back to stillness. Close the eyes. Take a moment here. Back to that equal standing position, Samasthiti. How are we feeling? It's going to be warm today. I can already feel the sun. When you're ready, you're just going to come to sit down. So if you want to get there by bending the knees and finding a yogi squat and then almost lowering down, that's absolutely fine. Kick the heels forward, reach the hands behind you, little swish of the knees from side to side. So a lot of movement this morning. Notice how that feels. And then sit tall. Kick the heels out in front of you. Kind of come into a forward fold. So inhale, reach all the way up. And exhale, come forward. Catch the big toes or the outside edges of the feet. Again, yogi's choice. Whatever feels nice this morning. A little bit of stillness here. Remember, the knees don't have to be extended. You can be a bit soft in the knees. The main thing is that we lead with the heart. We're not rounding through the spine. We've got a nice length to the spine. Some moments to be still before the day starts. If you haven't managed to roll your mat outside, it's a bit of a different experience. If you can, try and do that as we've got this nice weather. It'll soon be different weather. You know, the rain will come, seasons will change. When you're ready, left hand is going to come to the outside of the right leg, wherever feels most natural. Might be hooking the foot, might even be more by ankle, just taking a twist. Reaching and really trying to spin the chest open. Good, how's the breath? Just give me 2 more. Nice, exhale back to center. When you're ready, other side, right hand to left ankle. That's what I mean, you know, when we rush, I was saying earlier, you know, rushing through life, it's like the worst thing to do, in my opinion. It's just my opinion. Take 1 more breath here, exhale, fold. Because what are we rushing towards, eh? You know? What really are we rushing towards? Really, when you think about it. No one's getting out of here alive. So try not to rush. Let's reverse our tabletop or reverse our plank now, just for 1 more bit of work before we stillness. Tabletop is a little bit easier. Leg straight is a little bit trickier. Squeeze shoulder blades wherever you are for 3, 2. Good, on 1. Take a moment to descend. Hug the knees in. So yogi's choice. I'm going to take 10 breaths lying down. If you want to sit by a wall, or you want to stand and get ready for your day. But try and take these 10 breaths. This is the most important part of the practice. It's so easy to head into your day now, yeah? It's really important to let the practice just, end correctly, like with a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? Taking 10 steady breaths. That intention of gratitude, coming back to that sense of stillness, that check-in again before you head into your day. So I'll leave you just to take those breaths. You've probably already done about 3. And when you think about it, 10 breaths is probably a minute and a half maybe. Depends how slow and steady the breaths are, but it's not long. And the breath hopefully is moving pretty nicely now through the body. It's long, it's smooth and deep. Three more, breathing in. And breathing out. Final 2. The last one, wherever you are, you might want to take a full body stretch. And exhale, maybe a little hug or a drop of the chin on that final exhale, just as a sign of gratitude for rolling out your mat, for spending some time with your body. Well done, everyone. Happy Friday. Hope you have a great day. Sorry about the hay fever, the nasal tone. Hope you didn't suffer too much. And have a great Friday. A little bit later on a Saturday, we go live at 8, so you get a bit of extra time in bed. And see you at 8 o'clock tomorrow. Well done, everyone. Enjoy the sunshine. Mm-hmm.